Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For the new people who don't know me, I am a teen crocheter who owns a small business called Fuzzy Homemade Creations, and for everyone else, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to be doing kind of a little market prep video. I have a couple of things to do left for the market. I don't really need to make anything, but I do have stuff that I need to do, like the behind the scenes stuff, like I have to get all my stickers situated, I have to make sure my bag is ready for the market, and I have to do a mock setup. I did just get back from vacation literally yesterday, and it is Wednesday and my market is on Saturday, so I do have a couple of days, so I should be able to do this pretty easily. I want to do the mock setup today. I already did inventory, so that's out of the way, and that's the one that takes the longest, except for the mock setup. The mock setup takes like around 2 hours probably, because 2 to 3 hours, because I have to put everything up, then I have to rearrange it a couple of times, but you guys are going to see that. In total, I'm bringing 137 different plushies, and then that adds up to $1,449 worth of stuff, which is, again, the most I've ever brought to any of my markets. It pretty much keeps going up every market on how much stuff I bring. Last market, I think I brought $100 less worth of stuff that I'm bringing this time. So yeah, and this is one of the bigger markets that I'm doing. So this market, I've done a market at the same like place. It's a certain neighborhood that is like one of the big neighborhoods in where I live, and it was the 2-hour market that I did a couple months ago. That was my best market, and it was only 2 hours long. Like, I got almost $400 for 2 hours of a market. So this market is 6 hours long. So I should be able to get more than that. Okay, well that's all of my stuff that I need to tell you for all the stats. Now I just have to get into the actual prepping for the market, which I'm not really that excited about because I have to clean up first because my room is a mess. I mean, technically I don't have to clean up, but I really need to. I could just do the mock setup now before it gets too hot because it's already 9:30 and this is supposed to be a really warm day. So I should probably start doing the mock setup. But I don't know. I have to bring all the tables. I don't know if I'm going to do it outside or inside. For my last market, I did my mock setup inside in my living room. But for all the ones before that, I did it either in my backyard or my garage. I just have to figure out where I'm going to do it, probably depending on how much space I have. But I think I'm going to go look around and see which place is the most clean, and then I'll do my mock setup there. Okay, so I figured out what I'm doing. I am doing the mock setup in my garage here. I'm in my garage, and I got these tables set up. I haven't put any of the plushies or display stuff on because I wanted to film that, but I already set up the tables. Okay, so these are the tables here. Yeah, I have my back table. I sit like behind there, and then I have my side table. I sometimes put the side table on that side, sometimes I put it on that side, but I don't really know which one I'm gonna be doing. It just depends where I am at the market, and which one makes more sense. But I'm gonna set it up with the table on the right because that's what I did at my last market. And this is all of my display stuff. That is my plushies. I have that bag of plushies and that bag of plushies. This is full of display items. I have a couple display items over there. I have a bunch of stuff. I'm not going to use all of it. I use some of it and like switch out which stuff I use at each market, but we're just going to see what I use. I know I'm going to use that and all of these crates over here because yeah, I'm gonna get the base of it and then I'll see what I want to do. most of all my display stuff. I have like 3 more items in my bucket, but I don't know if I'm gonna use those. I'm gonna try to set these up. This is most of my crates. I have some random things in here. I am missing one thing. So I have 3 of these little stair displays, and I have 3 of these top ones, but I only have 2 of them. I don't know where the 3rd one is, so we're gonna have to make do with that. I put my $5 items and my keychains on here, so I don't know. I really don't know. This little crate right here, I was thinking of having it like right here to be like my checkout crate, if that makes sense. Like have it like this, and then I could put like my Venmos on here, my business cards on top of it, and stuff like that. That looks stupid. If I'm a little kid, I can't see that. So that doesn't work. I think. But I don't really know how this happened, but somehow I got all the things to fit with like weird extra space that I don't even know if it'll look good. So this back table looks really good. We have the crates here. We have the 2 main crates, and then the small crates. This is my little clearance bucket. Then I have 2 baskets right here that I don't really know what I'm gonna put in, but I have more stuff this time, so I know I'm gonna use them. And then I have my checkout crate that I'm gonna put stuff in the back. I still have to fill that up. I haven't done that yet, but I have put my business cards here. I just used this little platform that I had. Then this is where all my keychains are gonna go. Then I have this big crate that I keep all my slightly bigger stuff. Then this table is the one that I think might look a little weird. It all depends on what it looks like with the plushies, which I'm gonna do in a little bit. I have these little shelves. These are all for my $5 items. This is for my sitting bees and my plant coasters, and I don't know what I'm gonna put on that. Okay, so basically this is what it looks like from my perspective. I have a couple different places I can put things. I have this little corner that's behind my crates because the crates are tilted sideways on the table, so I have this big corner that I can put stuff. And then I have my little crate. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna put my cash register there and then put all my bags and stickers in here. Okay, this is what it looks like. I put all my bags in here. These are all my big bags, and then I have all the smaller bags surrounding them, and then my stickers are just sitting on top. I put the stickers on the bags when someone orders something, and then I put my cash register in this little corner. And then there's this little space right here that I'm thinking of putting a tripod so I can stick my phone up here so that I can film myself doing transactions, because I've never been able to film myself doing that because I couldn't like figure the stuff out. But yeah, this is basically what the main setup looks like. I think I'm gonna take a really quick break, get like a snack, maybe some water, and then put all the plushies in all the stuff. But starting on the left, we have all of the crates and stuff. We have the 3 mini mushrooms that I have. It kind of looks like they're going in biggest to smallest because it is. For some reason, my tension kept changing. And then I have my giant mushroom next to them. I have my 3 little dinos. I have my 5 axolotls. I have all of my chickens. I have all of my Love Cats. Then up here is all my clearance items. Then here I have my checkout area. Below it I have my 3 mermaids and all my scrunchies. I did turn the bucket so that the mermaids were fit, so instead of them being next to each other like this, they're like that. And then I have all of my keychains, and then on my little rack thing I have all of my turtles. I have, these are all like my Crochet by Jenna patterns, and then a random dragon over there. I have also random bigger things, then my unicorn and that. And then I have my really big things, my giant unicorn and my jumbo turtle. Then over here I have these, I have my sitting bees and my plant coasters, my fruit hat duckies, and then all of my $5 items. So yeah, that's all. And a funny thing happened. So my sister's friend came over and she saw this when she was walking in, and she bought something. Well, she bought 2 things. She bought the clearance pig that I had here, and then she also bought a big item. She bought the giant dino that was right here. So I just gained some money, which was cool. So yeah, now I just have to put all this back. I do have to make 2 signs. I have to like write on a piece of paper $6 for the scrunchies, and then I have to write like clearance right here, but other than that I'm pretty much done. So yeah, I will talk to you guys next time I have an update. Okay guys, so it's actually the next day, and I am going to be starting a quick little project. Well, it's probably not going to be that quick, but it is a project that I've wanted to do for a while, and I'm going to start it now because I think I'm going to do the rest of my preparing for the market tomorrow, because tomorrow's Friday and my market is on Saturday. But I'm going to make myself a sweater. So I have this yarn. It's a light yellow. It looks like really bright on camera, but it's like more of a normal light yellow. But I'm going to be making a sweater, a mesh sweater out of it. It's my first sweater ever and my first wearable. So we're gonna see how this turns out. I'm gonna start it, work on it for a little bit. I'll probably be working on it for most of the day. So yeah, I'm just gonna start on that. Okay, so I've been crocheting for about 40 minutes now, and this is how much I've gotten done, and it's not that much, but I feel like I'm getting faster. I'm on the 4th round. I'm about like halfway through, I would say. So yeah, I think I made it a little bit too long. So like it's supposed to go like this is the shoulder length, I think, and like I feel like it's long, so it's probably gonna turn into like an off the shoulder thing, which is fine. But yeah, I'm gonna keep crocheting. Okay, I am about an hour and a half into crocheting. It's actually been a lot more than an hour and a half because I took a bunch of breaks. Like I started crocheting at like 8. It's 11:30 right now, but I've only crocheted for like an hour and a half. And this is how much I've gotten done. I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, it's looking really good. I like it. Can you keep going? Probably take a lunch break in about a couple hours. I did get food like an hour ago, which is kind of confusing. Like I had a little bit of breakfast, but then I got more food. So I probably won't eat lunch till like 1 or 2. So I'm just gonna crochet for a while. So I've been crocheting for 2 hours now, so this is what I've gotten done so far. It's not that much, but I mean, for my first sweater, it's pretty good. But the thing is, I got 2 skeins of yarn for this, which is probably a bad choice. And this is how much I've used for this, and this is only the first panel. And I have to make 2 panels. So I'm assuming that this skein will be almost gone by the time I finish the first panel. So I probably won't have enough yarn to finish the sleeves, so I can do one of two things. I can either go to the store and get a third skein, or I could use some of the yarn that I have and like add a different color for like half of the sleeves. But I don't really know if that would look good. Or I could try to do like stripes on the sleeves. I could like color chains after each row and make stripes. I don't know. I might look at some inspo and see if it'll look good or not. But we'll do that once I am done with both of the panels, because yeah, at this point it goes down only to like, this is probably how high it's gonna go. So I'm not quite halfway done. I'm almost halfway done with the first panel. So okay guys, so I've been working for a little bit longer and I just decided to stop and do something else because I was done with that. I'm bored of the sweater thing right now. I am pretty much a little bit more than halfway done with it now. And now, first I'm going to show you a little bit of yarn haul. I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday, and I haven't gone to Hobby Lobby for yarn in a long time because I just haven't. And I went and I got a small little yarn haul. It's not that much. So first I got a brown color from the Adorable Baby Bee, because Adorable is pretty close to the same size yarn that I use. I use Posh and Baby Bear and that yarn. This is a little bit thicker than that yarn, but I still like to use it and it's pretty exchangeable. So this is just in the color brown, and it's really nice brown, and I don't have that many brown colors, so I decided to get that. And then I also found a new color that I've never, they had a bunch of new colors in the Adorable, Adorable yarn, and I thought there was a bunch. I chose a couple. This brown was new, and then this is, I got 3 skeins of it because it's rainbow yarn, and it's not like the weird dotted yarns where it's like just dots of different colors. No, it's actually variegated, like tie-dyed. Like, I haven't seen yarn like this in so long, like with the colors that with the yarn that I use. So I got 3 of them. They only had 5 skeins in total. I would have got the rest, but they were like, some of them were stained weirdly, so I just got the ones that looked good. So I got 3 of those, and then I got 3 of a different weight of yarn. It is a I don't know what weight of yarn it is, but it's the thinner yarn. I use it sometimes if I want to make a project like smaller. And I already have a couple skeins of it, but it's from Loops and Threads instead of Hobby Lobby. But I found really cute colors that I really liked. So starting with this is just a plain white because I didn't, because I don't have a white in it, and I wanted to make some, and a lot of things that I make use white. So yeah. For some reason, the yarns are split up between the 2 brands. They're technically the same brand, but one is Yarn Bee and one is Baby Bee. And the Baby Bee is just softer. This one is Yarn Bee, so it's kind of rougher and a little bit more like squeaky and velvety. But the other ones are really, really soft, and I'm very excited. So these are the ones from Baby Bee. So this one has 161 yards, but these are the really soft ones from Baby Bee. They both have 236 yards. Yeah, it's this one's a pastel rainbow color, and then this one's like a pastel purple, blue, and a little bit of pink, and I just think it's so cute. Very excited to use these. So I really wanted to use these yarns, so I found some projects. That I want to use with them. Okay guys, so I quite honestly do not know when's the last time I checked in with you guys, but I've done a lot and it's been a very long time. Last time I checked in with you, I think it was like 1:30. It's 6:15 and I've been working on the dragon. So I got both of the wings done. The skein of yarn actually doesn't have two colors in the rainbow. It doesn't have green and it doesn't have purple. So it's just a pink, an orange, yellow, and then blue. And then I got all of the feet done. I only have two because I started on the body and I connected two of them. But this is the beginning of the body. I think I have almost half of it and it is really, really cute. I accidentally pushed this eye in too much, so it looks a little wonky, but it's just so cute and it's so rainbow and stuff. Like, look at this. Like, wow. I'm gonna continue this. I think that I'll be able to finish it probably around 7:30 maybe, and then I might be able to do like half of the next dragon. But I also do have to do a lot of market prep tomorrow, but I'm also kind of busy tomorrow. We'll just see what I can get done. Okay, so it's the next day and I finished the dragon. Here it is. So this is the top of it. I did the rainbow yarn, and then it just has white accents for the wings and the spikes and then little white horns. And I think it's really, really cute. And now I have another random thing to add to my inventory.